Hey guys, and welcome to our review for Halloween, directed by David Gordon Green, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Judy Greer, and Andy Matichak. My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here by Tyler Switolski.
Hey guys,
How are you doing today?
good. I'm doing well. Yeah.
I don't.
You didn't care?
I don't care. No.
Oh, okay.
They don't.
Adam Franey is also joining us.
Doing great, you know. John Carpenter,
Oh, back.
he's back
Yeah.
on the keys.
He did the score.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
think he
dun,
also
dun,
executive
dun.
producer, didn't
I'm sure he had a say.
I think they have to say that.
Halloween, though, also written by Danny McBride,
Yeah.
as well as a couple others, including David Gordon Green.
he?
But
The hilarity
yeah,
really shows through.
it's a weird little combo. But yeah, Halloween. Laurie Strode comes to her final confrontation with Michael Myers, the masked figure who has haunted her since she narrowly escaped his killing spree on Halloween night 4 decades prior.
Damn.
Nice.
So essentially, this film has thrown aside the other 10 Halloween movies
That's good because I haven't seen them.
and basically is a direct sequel to the original Halloween film, picking up where it left off, I guess. Like, ignoring basically everything else.
Yeah.
Including the Halloween 2.
2, 3, H2O,
Yeah,
4.
all that.
It's too
And the Rob Zombie ones and all that jazz.
Hmm.
Tyler, let's start with you. What do you think? Have you seen any of the Halloween
All of them.
movies?
I actually own them all.
Even Season of the Witch, the third one.
Yes. Yeah. The third one. Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yes.
nasty.
So, okay, knowing that, what do you think of this
You're nasty.
sequel?
I thought it was very good.
Really?
I really enjoyed it.
Very good. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
So you're a big fan of the franchise?
I am, surprisingly.
I'm just trying to, because I know you could, it's very possible you could own an entire franchise and not like it.
And
You are a wild card.
Well, I do like to own
possible.
all movies. I would like to
Right.
own all movies.
I know.
That's my my goal.
Just
But
put everyone out at home.
but I was very excited for this. I don't think I told you guys that. I don't.
No, you didn't.
No, I kept it under wraps.
You little weasel.
I'm actually a pretty big slasher fan.
Yeah, see, I think I've heard you mention
You
this
did know
before.
that, yeah.
Like, you've seen all Freddy.
Yeah, all Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
I'm the polar opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
And your girlfriend is the opposite of you.
Like you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Horror freak. Yes.
Horror fanatic.
So, but this one you like?
This one I really liked. I thought it was
What'd you
really.
like about it?
I liked that. I was kind of disappointed that they were ignoring the other films, but I think that they did I think they did a very good job of sort of resetting and starting off from just after the first film. I did like the constant throwbacks to the previous, like the original film.
Right.
Talking about Loomis, talking about all the interviews they had. Like it was, I loved all that because because that was just so long ago, and people have forgotten so much about that film since they've done so many since then.
Right.
That it was really cool to see them talking about what happened originally. But yeah, I really liked it. It feels like they didn't miss a beat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In 40 years.
Yeah.
Well, I'll jump in. I've seen the original. Really like the original, and I haven't seen any of the other films.
Nice.
Oh.
My man.
I've only seen the Kill compilations on YouTube,
Of course.
if you will.
Yeah.
I have no.
Very entertaining. But yeah, this movie, however, I thought was fine.
Ooh.
I didn't
hot
love
take.
it. I didn't love it.
Interesting.
I thought it was just kind of fine.
What made it fine and not better?
It didn't do anything different,
Mm.
than a slasher flick, and it didn't really excite me that much. Like, yeah, some of the scenes were like intense, or I thought some of the tension was good.
Mm-hmm.
In a couple scenes,
Yeah.
which we can get into, but yeah, it just didn't do anything. It didn't tread any new water, I feel like.
Because for me, I would say that Michael had a lot more character in this film. Like, as opposed to the other films where he literally just kind of runs around like stabbing people, brutal deaths, stuff like that. There were some things, some actions that he did that were new. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a couple things that he does prior to killing people or like leading up to that, which were freaky but new to his character, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm just more speaking from just a general slasher film perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything new from a slasher movie.
Yeah, it
Okay.
didn't. It hit all the beats.
Okay.
You know, and yeah, the ending. I guess we can get into that, but yeah, I just felt it was just overall fine. It didn't. It wasn't. There wasn't anything particularly bad about it.
Okay.
I thought some of the moments were pretty funny, especially like that babysitter kid, like the kid that was getting babysat.
Oh yeah,
Very funny.
kid was hilarious.
I think it benefited from the director David Gordon Green and what's his name, Danny McBride being a part of this film, bringing that humor to it, and I just liked the humor was good.
'Cause I was cackling at that part.
Yeah, very funny.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But the violence wasn't particularly extreme. I thought it was just kind of fine.
Okay.
If we're gonna rate the level of violence for a slasher film,
There was violence.
there was violence, but yeah, some of the things that happened that you'd think would have more weight didn't really have a lot of weight, which I thought was weird.
Okay.
One death in particular, I'll get to
Okay.
that near the end.
I think
Kind of got glossed over.
Yeah, there's actually
No
a
one
couple of
cared.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
There's actually two that I'm thinking of in particular. That.
Yeah, I mean, there's the classic inept police force.
Oh yeah.
Like really,
yeah.
Can't catch this guy.
you can't really.
The 65.
Like, why are there kids running around still?
Like-
I don't understand. You got to shut the whole town down.
Michael is notorious for just literally walking around and not hiding. Like he walks in plain sight.
Right.
So like,
Which is
I get it. It's
Yeah.
terrifying,
yeah.
but it's like I don't know. I just didn't. It's just a logic break that I just can't really get behind. But it wasn't a deal breaker or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, just overall, nothing really stood out as really great.
Okay.
I thought it was just a decent effort, not bad, but not
Anything.
great.
Yeah. Not breaking any new ground.
Yeah. Adam, what do you think of the new Halloween film?
Hmm.
Now, you just saw the original
Indeed,
for the first
I did.
time, is that correct?
Yep,
Now, what did you think of that?
I liked it a lot. It was very well done. Very iconic, obviously. Set a lot of ground. For,
Didn't age poorly as well, if I remember.
No, like it looks good. It
Yeah, I thought it was
sounds fantastic.
score's great.
One of the best
Carpenter's
scores ever made by Johnny C, my man. So yeah, I watched it. I enjoyed it. Went directly into the new one. About 20 minutes after watching the first one.
Nice.
So skipped the 40 years. Didn't have to wait.
Right.
I like the new one. I think I lean more towards Scott, probably. I thought it was enjoyable. It was like a fun, got you in the mood for Halloween. What it reminds me of is like what people accused Force Awakens of being, just like
Too nostalgic?
well, like the context of how the previous few Star Wars movies were so bad. We just give us a
Something
new
fun.
hope again.
Right.
Just hit all the beats that us Halloween fans want to see.
Yeah.
And I'm not one, so I'm speaking on your behalf.
Thank you.
I guess. Yeah, just give us. We don't need you to break new ground and make some mind-blowing new Halloween.
Michael
Just-
Myers in space. We don't need that. Just
Excuse me.
we don't need that. Just give us a decent
Don't
slasher.
don't jump the gun. Just
Jump the shark.
Don't jump the shark.
Excuse me. Don't jump the shark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't nuke the fridge. Just
Yes.
give us what we saw 40 years ago again, but
To refresh us.
updated.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe they'll make a franchise out of it. You never know.
Right. Maybe the next time out we can start innovating.
Right.
But I did enjoy it. That being said, it was very entertaining. I like the second half more than the first half, when they're just trying to interview Michael and stuff like that. and then he gets into the town and lets loose, so to speak. Which is, I didn't know the whole thing of him like walking around in the daytime.
Oh yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Like in the first one, absolutely terrifying. I thought Jamie Lee Curtis was like imagining it. And I'm like, oh no, he's real.
Yeah.
This is scary. I don't like this. Yeah, like the first half felt very similar. And then I did like the second half, how they flipped it kind of from the babysitting scene on to, you get sort of the reverse of Jamie Lee Curtis hunting him. And it becomes that revenge movie. I thought that was a cool, fun take on it. Yeah, definitely didn't love it though. Like, it's getting these like great reviews and reactions.
It's got 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. So.
80.
I would agree with that.
80.
And I know at TIFF, Midnight Madness, people were going mad, if you will.
So to speak.
Created madness.
People were loving it. Halloween is back. It didn't, maybe because I'm just not like the big Halloween fan, didn't create that like, oh my god, it's back.
Because there's a huge amount of nostalgia here for me. That's the main reason
like,
why like I have the feels.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure if I grew up, and if I had to wait so many years through all these bad sequels,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, like sinking my teeth in, like, oh, finally they've done it, like Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Waited my whole life for that movie through the bad prequels. I was like, yeah, they did it, right?
Yeah.
This, I literally watched the first one 2 hours prior, went into this one, bang.
Yeah. I'm jealous a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did notice it's done in a very 2018 pace. The first one is a lot more plodding and very, very slow. Like, it opens with Michael killing his sister, and the next kill doesn't come till an hour
Later on, yeah.
Yeah. Very, very... It was like the 70s. That's how the movies were paced back then, which I was fine with. And it made the kills a lot more impactful. This was like a lot more like... Right off the bat, he's killing people. You know, he gets the old outfit on, going into houses, taking names, stabbing whoever, Mr. Stabby, just stabbing whoever gets in his way. It was a little... I'm not gonna lie, it was a little cringe.
The old one or the new one, sorry?
This new one,
okay.
how he's just
walking in,
Yeah.
I'm just making some dinner. Oh, I'm stabbed.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's
Like
actually
killing everyone.
It's pretty fun because that's what he did in the first one. Like he went and he walked into a house, grabbed a knife,
Right.
and just stabbed someone.
True.
Yeah.
But it felt like there was less. Like he had stalked Jamie Lee Curtis and her friends. And I feel like he was doing it to get to Jamie Lee Curtis. This, he's just like killing literally
like,
everyone in sight.
Yeah.
Oh, there's someone like because it does a lot of that sort of POV stuff.
Yeah.
Where like you can sort of see what he's paying attention to.
Yeah.
And it's like he sees these kids run by, on Halloween, and he doesn't do anything with that.
Yeah.
And then he sees like an adult sort of talking with someone, and then he like kind of latches onto that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I need to kill that.
Just random
Rabbit
killing.
dog.
Yeah, like there's no rhyme or reason to it,
Yeah.
which is terrifying, but at the same time,
Right. That
there's
is
more weight when he's stalking like some characters that we've gotten to know.
Yeah.
right?
It
Like,
tends
it's
to
different.
heighten the anticipation.
It's different.
Yeah.
Right? And those scenes were much better than I feel like the random killing scenes, which were just like meh.
It's just like we know we have to give the fans Michael killing
Just some
people.
random killing.
If we have to whet their appetite. 'Cause they
Like
don't-
like the gas station bathroom scene. That had some weight because we got to know some characters. Right?
Thank you. Yeah.
I thought that was better than just him on the street.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of him, like, on Halloween, like, just killing moms.
Yeah.
It was different with like
odd.
the babysitting sequence thing.
Again, different.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just the random killing part.
I will say that score is the coolest goddamn score I've ever heard.
I loved the original song, like played super slow, just piano.
Yes.
I love that.
And when a certain character gets their head put through a fence, there is the best score of the year, I feel like. He tweaked it with like a guitar or something.
Yeah.
When all the backyard lights come on.
Yeah.
And he's just like Michael's in his glory and just
That was terrifying, in my
I was
opinion.
like, oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
god.
the score is fantastic, and he did it in combination with his son and someone else, I believe.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
produced the score.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah.
he still got
He-
it. I
he
think he's in
still
his
got it.
80s. Still killing it.
Yeah.
He's killing it.
I just picture him like on the guitar, just ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was pretty satisfied. I'm definitely not the demographic, but I was entertained.
Well, let's give our ratings, and we can talk some spoilers. I'm going to start off. I'm going to say it's a solid heavy
0?
3. Yeah, probably heavy 3.
Maybe 3? I'm going 4.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Is it the second best Halloween movie?
Ooh, that's difficult.
Yeah. Is it?
You know what?
Second best Halloween
From
movie
what
that
I've
I've
heard.
seen.
Me too.
You guys raised the bar pretty high,
Out of
having
the
only
2,
seen 2 Halloween
It's
movies.
a close second. Out of the 2.
Some of them get a little weird, I won't lie to you.
Gross. I'm gonna go heavy 3.
All right. Well, fair warning, if you haven't seen Halloween, we will be discussing some spoilers, so you've been warned. Is there anything specific you guys want to talk about? The kills, or...
Yeah, some of the things that were a little new that he brought to, this new Michael brought to the table, with this new character.
Mm-hmm.
Or they
pulled
just
out of his-
changed.
His bag.
When they go to the gas station, and
Mm.
he just mercilessly bashes that guy's face in.
I think you're gonna say the jaw rip.
The jaw rip was new. Like,
Interesting.
he's drowned people in, like, scalding hot bathtubs.
Really?
I think that was number 2.
Really?
Like, there was, like, an orderly and, like...
The bath water that you can get out of a bathtub is not hot enough to kill you.
That was different. This was in a mental hospital, and, like, they went and they, like... It wasn't meant to be, like... It wasn't, like, a normal bathtub. It was, like... It was something else. It
It
made
made for filling pots in a kitchen.
something like that, but it was big enough to fit
Yeah.
2 grown people. So,
I like that.
anyways.
Anyways.
But the bit with the teeth,
Mmm.
that was new.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Yes. As some
Like-
people are calling it.
See, I thought that
The
was
old
weird.
sprinkle.
I didn't think that... I didn't...
That's the thing,
I
he's
wasn't a
never
fan of that
he's never
because-
done that before.
No?
No.
You don't like the sprinkle, sprinkle?
I do.
Stop calling it that.
I do and I
Every
don't.
sprinkle?
I like it because it's intimidating. It's very
Terrifying.
very terrifying.
Like, picture you were taking a shit, if you will,
I would uncontrollably shit in that moment.
and someone fucking did that.
Drops bloody teeth.
You always got to put yourself in the scenario. I'm like, if I'm in a public bathroom, someone drops bloody teeth, I'm done.
I'm like kicking the door like
Right.
this. I'm
Right.
like, get the fuck out of
I
here.
also found her to be irritatingly useless. The lady there. The female
podcast
journalist.
creator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like went like out of her way to do nothing. Like grabbed like there was a crowbar I think that was there.
And
Something
she's
like
just
that.
like holding it.
She
like
grabbed the
this.
crowbar and then did
Like you need
nothing
to act.
with it.
You need to act in this moment.
Like
Anyways, you'd be scared shitless too. Let's be honest.
oh for sure yeah
I just wanted to say for a second there though, like the teeth dropping thing.
yeah
I thought it was out of character because he's so efficient
yes
and mindless and just like why would he stop and do that? He would just rip the door down and beat the
there are some
her to death.
there are some that are saying that he's been incarcerated for so long that he's taking new joys, new pleasures in doing these things.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I also just made that up on the fly.
Yeah, you just made that up.
So
Not a
I-
bad point.
But it's not.
40 years in incarceration.
yeah,
It's possible, but like he didn't talk that whole time. Like why? Would I don't know. I thought it was a
True.
bit odd. That's very nitpicky, but
yeah.
like it's different, but I don't think that was needed.
No, I don't
You're
think
right.
it was-
It's not his game. It's not
yeah.
like a, I'm gonna freak you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's more of just like efficiency kind of guy.
Yeah. He's just
I mean,
like,
after that, he got down to business.
Yeah,
But well, I mean, we didn't really see what happened to that guy though. Like he
No.
got the shit beat out of him, and then they just kind of left. Like
threw him into a corner and that was
we
it.
don't know if he died or not.
Because honestly, I could see them doing this and then waiting like a few years and doing it again. Like I can't see that. Like this isn't like the end. I don't think.
Well, let's cut to the chase. At the end, Laurie Strode is with her daughter and her granddaughter, and they're essentially, together at Laurie Strode's house, and they're fighting off Michael.
You mean Laurie Strode's bomb shelter?
Yes, her bunker.
Yeah.
Now, at the very end, they turn the tables on Michael and lock him in the basement, which is set with like roofing torches or something.
Something like that.
Set with some flamethrowers to light the whole basement, the house on fire,
Yeah.
essentially.
Right.
And he's trapped in the basement. Now, there's a moment where he's staring up, which I thought was great, and there's like fire around him. He's just staring at them.
Yeah, great shot.
And then there's a net followed by another shot of looking down the stairs with fire and nothing,
Him gone.
and him gone.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this: is Michael Myers dead?
Well, I will tell you this. Michael Myers
Gross.
has died.
Oh,
He got his head chopped off, and then they made a sequel. So
what was their way of doing that? They resurrected
I'm trying
him?
to
Witch
remember.
doctor?
I think it was something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I remember like at the very end of one of the films, his head just rolling down a hill, and I was just like,
Probably why they ignored all the. other
it makes
sequels.
sense. Yeah, because that's what I meant by some of them get a little weird. He literally gets his head chopped off in one of the movies.
Because in this, they grounded it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, in a lot of these slasher flicks, it gets a little supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how can you live through all this stuff?
Yeah.
You know, like Jason especially.
Oh, for sure.
The Friday the 13th movies. But, and obviously Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking demon. So
Johnny Depp.
he doesn't. Don't.
The real demon.
Now this one I feel like is much more grounded.
Yeah.
In reality, like
For
he's
sure.
not some supernatural being. Yeah, he has a one-track mind of killing. He's a machine, but it's not like he is some immortal demigod or whatever. Although he might act like it, I feel like
He's getting there.
they've grounded it in a little bit of reality.
Yeah.
So how do you survive that? Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is this sequel potential?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, they're saying this is, Laurie Strode's final confrontation with Michael or whatever.
Oh yeah. Now we have Judy Greer.
Right, and Andy Matichak.
Yeah, passing the torch.
Yeah, I mean, they could definitely
Yeah.
carry on the torch, but I expected some thing at the end, sort of, a blood trail leading away from the house or something.
Well, I think just the fact that you had that
Gross.
shot where him
Do you guys think
not
that's enough?
being there. I think that's enough.
Did you guys stay after the credits?
No,
No.
I did.
Was there something?
There's something.
All right,
Do tell.
No
Lay it on.
footage,
lay it on us because I didn't. I left.
but you do hear Michael Myers' iconic heavy breathing.
Oh fuck!
Ooh.
So I think he's still breathing.
Scott, what more do you need than that? Like
Halloween 3?
Really?
Anyone?
It's just breathing.
Yeah, I was furious. My cousin was like, there's a thing, let's stay after credits. I'm like, oh, sick. We all stay, and it's just breathing with a black screen.
So it's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
It's confirmed he survived somehow.
What more do you need?
But now he's like
ICU?
mortally scarred from the burning. I don't know.
Oh, that mask is gonna be charred.
Is it going to be melted to his face?
Funny you should mention the mask. Do you guys know the story about the mask?
William Shatner?
It's William
Mask?
Shatner.
William Shatner's mask.
We all know that.
What are you saying?
Well, that was
William
it.
Shatner's gonna play him in the third one?
That's it. They're gonna he
I'm in.
he lets
becomes
himself
William
go for a
Shatner.
little while. He gets a little
Gross.
heavier, and he goes on to star in Star Trek.
Little side tangent. Did you guys think that male podcast guy looked like Vincent Cassell?
Yes. I was trying to
Is that
see-
weird
I was
at all?
trying to-
You guys notice that?
I was like, who is this?
Anyways,
Is it his brother?
I don't know.
That's just a weird fact.
I think
Sorry, guys.
You don't have any more than that?
I got nothing else. What do you guys think about the new Doctor, Dr. Sartain?
Ooh, the new Loomis.
There was
The new Loomis. I liked him. I thought he was enough level of creepy. He's got a good look,
yeah.
Very funny. I thought unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
Like we were losing it when he was just like, I'm a doctor.
Mhm.
Literally out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He's like, why would you tell me to sit? I was already sitting.
yeah. When he's like being interviewed.
Cartoony little gremlin.
I had a mini scare that they were going to go in a certain direction.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, like
Very cartoony.
like there was a moment where when they hit Michael with the car, and then he goes and stabs the officer in the neck. Which, by the way, they just glazed right over that. Like he was a big character to these films. and
Which one? The police officer?
yeah, the police
Yeah.
officer, yeah, which like they stabbed him, and then that was it. There was like no mourning, no like nothing.
There's another character I want to talk about as well.
I'm assuming you're talking about the father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Anyways, so he stabs him in the neck, and then that's it. But then, like, I was really freaked out that, like, because since they had grounded Michael so much in this movie, that once they hit him with the car, that was it. Like, and that he was dead, and that this guy was going to go
Take the
on
mask?
and
Yeah.
take the
Yeah,
mask
yeah, yeah.
and just start killing people. I was terrified.
I thought
of that.
that's what they were doing. I was like, oh my god, this is bold.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
gonna.
thought that was a little weird.
I would have been super pissed if they had done that.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to think about it. I've been like, you know what? Maybe this could work. And then I thought about it again.
Short,
I'm like,
fat Danny DeVito.
like, and
Michael Myers.
he's got it on, and it's just like not fitting his face at all. Like it's like
Yeah.
flying off of his face. It's no good.
I kind of suspected he was going to turn when he said, "I just want to know what it feels
Yeah.
like, or what he
feels.
and
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy's a freak.
Yeah.
this, guy,
Oh,
is
God.
gonna-
This guy's super freaky.
This guy's
Bill
twisted.
Pen scalpel.
I do want to talk about basically Judy Greer's husband
Yes.
is murdered, his neck snapped,
No one seems to give a
and
shit.
no one cares. I think she mentioned like, "Hey,
Where's Ray?
where's Ray?" What? And then she just forgets
It's
about
not
it.
important. Get downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And they
obviously
just
dead.
move on.
Ray won't be in the sequel if there is
Yeah,
one.
I thought
He
that
got
was.
fucked.
thought
Yeah.
that was really weird.
Excuse me.
Anyways, kind of a minor thing.
The other thing was the when the bus crashes in the beginning, and they show up and like what had happened, like the dad had like his mouth like totally like fucked up.
The dad?
Yeah, like there's the father and the son, they were going hunting.
The dancing son.
Dancing son.
His father
Yeah,
driving him.
I think Michael just fucking, I don't know,
that
smashed
was
him.
fucked up.
Just smashed him in the
He
bed.
smashed the kid into the window or the dad?
No,
I
no,
thought that was a police officer, like a guard.
no, that was the dad. The
Was
police,
it?
yeah, the police officer was like on the ground, like telling the kid to run.
Right.
And then like
Right.
someone goes around the corner, like to the other side of the bus, and the father is just like against the leaning against the bus with like his freaking face ripped apart.
I mean, that's just Michael just going
That's
down.
it was like really well done, like bizarre, like to see that.
I do think a lot of the kills were pretty run of the mill. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like the guy in the babysitting sequence that got like stabbed to the wall.
Yeah,
Like, classic throwback to the original.
Yeah.
Guy getting pinned to the wall.
yeah,
Boom.
Or even just like, you know, some teenagers get into some shenanigans
hmm
and instantly get killed.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
classic.
Insta
right?
killed.
Insta
And,
kill.
what was it? The girl, the babysitter.
That's what I mean. The babysitter.
Yeah, no, not the boyfriend, like the actual babysitter. Like when she like with
Oh,
the
girl.
with the cloth and everything, like over her, like that. I felt like that was
That was scary.
that was kind of creepy, eh? Like it just like
Yeah.
with the eyes, like the blood
Another
eyes.
throwback.
Yeah, like well, it seemed like it was something, again, somewhat out of character a little bit, just because like he kind of did that like just to mess with people, like whereas like the boyfriend was just pinned to the wall, like they were.
Actually, that's, you know what? Yeah, because in the first one, he does put that sheet on after he kills the girl's boyfriend.
Yeah.
The ghost sheet. So I guess he has been toying with people.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
He's a bit of a toyer.
But yeah, it's just I just mean like the kills are pretty like
Yeah, they are. There's nothing
Running
clever.
Yeah.
I was excited for like some clever stuff. There's not.
that's one of the reasons why I like the like Friday the 13th movies, because like you get those goofy ass kills.
Oh yeah.
Where like
Insane.
some like boxers like fighting Jason and then he just like
Stabs him.
punches the guy's head off. You ever seen that?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Like it's just like the most. Jason's just like getting punched like this, like getting like,
Like Floyd
and it's like
Mayweather.
some dude like,
Yeah, exactly.
and then Jason just poof,
Ping.
knocks the guy's head off. Like,
Oh.
I'm happy they didn't do that.
Yeah.
they didn't go
Very,
full goof,
goofy.
but yeah, I just wasn't very impressed.
Do you guys think Jamie Lee Curtis is done?
I think she's done. She
I-
might be cameo in sequels. and
That's the
stuff,
thing. I
but-
feel like she's got like definite cameo potential because I feel like if she
I
was,
thought she was great though.
I loved
She was
her.
Yeah, if
I'm
we're gonna
actually-
talk about acting.
Like I'm actually a huge Jamie Lee Curtis fan, and like
I
it,
can see that.
and it stemmed from these
I could
movies.
see that as well.
Yeah, like
Up there with Greg Kinnear.
Well, yeah, no one even touches Greg Kinnear. Like, he's fantastic.
I know, I wouldn't dare.
But like, I feel like if she was actually done with these films, they would have given her some sort of like actual death in this movie. Like they would have
A
killed
way
her
out.
off.
Nothing's forever.
Yeah,
Nothing's forever in these movies.
Nothing is
Yeah.
So
forever.
that's not ever
yeah.
confirmation.
My
fully.
favorite scene, I think, was though her hunting him through the hallways and just hitting each
Yeah.
slamming door. Like the way they built the tension, I thought was really well done.
Yeah.
With David Gordon Green. Like
Mhm.
I was on the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, where is he?
Then all of a sudden,
Like-
the dad ends up upstairs, like in the closet.
Mangled.
Yeah,
I
Terrifying.
thought that was weird.
yeah.
Don't know how.
You're like,
Michael
why?
got him up there.
How? How did he do that? Like, he went all the way out, ran outside,
Pulled him out.
It's like, oh shit,
ran
this is gonna be good. Hold on
and
a
then
second.
ran
Runs
upstairs, put it in
outside.
the closet for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, why would he put it in the closet?
Well, he marked everything, right? Like he was like leading her towards the closet, and then like,
You thought he was leading her there to scare her?
oh
Like,
shit, yeah. Well, look, there was blood all like the blood literally leading to the closet, and then there was
Right.
blood on the door.
But to scare her?
I don't just to toy with her.
But he was also in the room just behind the other stuff. It's just like, why wouldn't he take that moment where she was distracted by that
And kill her.
to kill her? But instead,
Scott, I think you're nitpicking.
well, that's just the logic of it, right? It makes no sense. Anyways, anything else you guys want to mention?
No, I'm good.
Well,
Halloween 3 got hyped.
get fucking
If it
hyped.
made money, I think it's supposed to make a lot of money. I don't actually know.
It might break the box
Or
office
it's supposed
record
to.
for October, which was just set by
Venom.
Venom.
80 mil.
Yeah,
Mm.
it might beat that.
Holy shit.
But yeah, that'll do it for our review of Halloween. Tyler,
Do you know what Tim usually says? Because I don't.
you can find us on Facebook,
That's what I said.
Twitter,
I said
Instagram.
You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram at Up Real Late
There
Podcast. You can
it
also
is.
find me on
There
Letterboxd
it
at
is.
Up Real Tide.
You can find
Adam?
me on Twitter at Franny25 and Instagram and Letterboxd at UpRealAdam.
Find myself Scott on Letterboxd at UpRealScott. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, leave a comment below in the comment section if you want to join our discussion. And of course, as always, keep it real.